Okay, first we're going to do, this is the tutorial for the chainmail stitch. Again, here's what the chainmail stitch looks like. It's got that look of chainmail. This is with a cotton yarn. This is a 100% cotton yarn, and I'm going to show you how to do this stitch right here. So I've already cast on, and this stitch is done with two simple rows. And first thing we're going to start with is what I call a purl over. Sorry, this is called a purl over. Somebody else may have already invented it and come up with a different name, but this is my name. And you do this by coming up from the bottom with your hook, pulling your yarn down, and going over your peg, like so. On a normal purl stitch, you're going to go like this. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to go up, pull down. Sorry, my yarn's in the way. And go over. This is really hard to do right-handed. So we're going to go up from underneath, pull our yarn down, and purl it over. Come up from the bottom, pull the yarn down, purl it over. Okay. Up from the bottom, pull the yarn down, purl it over, and then when you get to the end, you're going to do a simple E-wrap knit. I always do an E-wrap knit on the end. Now, the second step for doing this chainmail stitch is you're just going to come back and do a purl. So the normal purl is where you go down, grab your yarn, pull it up, grab this yarn, hook it back, and slide down. Down with your hook, pull your yarn up, knit that over, and slide tight. We're going to go down from the top to the bottom, pull your yarn up, pop that over, and tighten. Down, pull up, pop that yarn over, and snug it up. And go down, pull up, pop this yarn over, and snug it up. We're getting to the end, so we're going to do a normal E-wrap knit. Okay, now I'm going to show you the next step is go back to the purl over. I'm going to do this upside down so you can see that way too. Again, we're going to come up from the base, pull our yarn down, and purl it over the top of the peg. Up from the base, pull our yarn out and purl over the top of the peg. Up from the base, pull our yarn out, purl over the top of the peg. Up from the base, pull our yarn down, purl over. Up, down, over. It's really simple. And then an E-wrap knit. Then we're going to follow that up with your basic purl stitch. Down, up, over, 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 and an E-wrap. Again, we're going to, okay, and we're going to go back and do our purl over. I'm going to go up, down, over, up, down, over. Make sure your working yarn is always going in the direction that you're heading. Up, down. You don't want to go over like this with your working yarn over here. You want to make sure it's going in the right direction, and the way that the direction you're going. Up, down, over. Normally I work upside down when I'm doing this one. I've shown you that already. Up, down, over. You're going to do an E-wrap and knit on the end, and we're going to do back and go down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over. Okay. Now you'll get some stretch in the product, but the yarn itself won't have any. So this is strictly from the gaps that are in the yarn. It gives you a little bit of room, but it's very, very soft. And with our next session, we'll move on to the lock stitch.